It has been observed that although financial situation of women in Bonabutu, a community in the Upper East region, is nothing to write home about, most of them are making their precarious situation worse by spending the little they have extravagantly on funerals. To curb this worrying situation, Maltaba Peasant Women Farmers Cooperative dedicated this year's International Women's Day to the fight against this phenomenon. Peter Agengre has more in this report.
Casket, sewing new clothes, slaughtering of animals, and organizing massive feasts to mourn the dead, these women have engaged in self-inflicted financial constraints, being moved by the impoverished state that this practice puts the women into. The board chair of the Maltaba Peasant Women Farmers Cooperative, Ms. Moledine Buntuya, called for an alternative to this practice, which is making the women poorer.
In the olden days, what I used to see when I was a child, maybe a bowl of beans, a bowl of shea nuts, then a guinea fowl or two. Today, they will have a whole basin of beans, a whole basin of bambara beans, a whole basin of shea nuts, and some will even add a whole goat. And we know that this is very expensive. Yet, we have our children in school who we need to take care of.
Whilst touting the successes chalked up by the organization in economically empowering women in the area, the director of Maltaba Peasant Women Farmers Cooperative, Ms. Lydia Miela, lamented the effects of climate change on the vulnerable women and children. She had a few words for political parties.
The politicians must listen to our message. Before on the 7th of December, we are going to vote based on reality. We are going to vote based on the messages, the track records of politicians. Ghanaian women, we have suffered. They are not appointing women into positions that women can sit there and help me and you.
According to the women, Ghana cannot attain the sustainable development goals when women are discriminated against and stereotyped. Therefore, the theme for this year's International Women's Day, Investing in Women, Accelerate Progress, is a wake-up call for all stakeholders, including state and non-state actors, to act now. They appealed to the government to come out with agricultural policies that will give equal opportunities to smallholder rural women farmers to benefit from credit facilities to help expand their businesses. For GBC News, Peter Agengre.